Hey, so this is a packing video for your camp experience. So, some things I would recommend is you should bring things for the 3 weeks you're going to be staying. So, like whether it's basic needs like your soap and like all those other things like lotion if you need it in the heat, I guess. Definitely bring that for the 3 weeks, like obviously your underwear and all of that good stuff. Bring some for the 3 weeks that you'll be staying there if you plan on staying there for the 3 weeks, because I know people like go there for the first few days just to be present and then dip. So if you do plan on being there for the 3 weeks, prepare for the 3 weeks. Also, things can be found at the Miami market, like detergent and all of that. And I think you can, yeah, for the most part, you can live off of the Miami market, but it's a lot more expensive than buying your things from outside of the camp at home or bringing it from home or whatever. So, I mean, that's just a point, just trying to help you save some money. And then obviously the third thing is don't bring valuables. So, of course, people need their phones by them, but if it's like random things like iPads. I don't even know if they allow like iPads or tablets or laptops. I know people bring them, but it's just one of those things where if you know you can live without it for 3 weeks and it's very valuable, you probably should just leave it at home so you can avoid it being stolen. Because the thing about the camp is that, and like NYSC in general, is that you have people coming in from different socioeconomic statuses, different like just different backgrounds. So there's a different type of hustle. Also, not only that, like not only corporates, but like the people, the market people. Some once in a while, we've heard of people who like come in and like next thing you know, something is stolen. So like the market people around there, because they are people from around the area, can also like steal things. So definitely don't be surprised if you hear about something being stolen. Basically, is my points because it will happen for sure. The hustle here is real in Nigeria, so I will definitely keep your valuables at home. That's all I mean. Extra white shorts and shirts. Yes. So you'll see in my other video where I talk about the kit that they give us. They do give you 2 white shirts and 2 white shorts. Those shorts, first off, tore on me like the first time I wore it because I actually didn't bring white shirts and white shorts for some reason, even though I saw that on the list online. But I didn't bring them, so I used the one that they gave to us, and it was not very successful. The white shirts are also not very good quality, as I think I said in that previous video, but I would recommend bringing your own brand of white shirts and shorts, like seriously, good quality. You're gonna be wearing it almost every day. I think out of the 3 weeks, you're not only gonna not wear them for like 3 or 4 days out of the weeks. But if you could bring maybe, I don't want to say 7, but at least one for every day, because you then have to figure out how you can wash it. Which, I mean, you can get people to wash it, but then you also want to make sure you have a lot of extras. And for the white shoes, you do need white shoes to wear with them, along with white socks. So just make sure you have adequate amounts of white outfits, basically. But like, I wouldn't go too crazy with the outfits, but it's basic white tee, white shorts, for depending on where you're placed anyway. I don't know if there's a restriction for where the shorts need to be, but I don't know, just slightly above the knee or past the knee. I know there were Muslims who had white hijabs. I think that's a requirement that you have to wear a white hijab, and then also they wore like capris, so like 3/4 length pants, just for just be conservative and to cover up. So that's a choice for you. And then also white socks and white shoes. For me, I didn't bring white shoes. They also provided white shoes in the kit, but like I said, not very good quality, so I had to buy shoes from them. Honestly, probably for me, that was probably the best thing to do anyway. Like I brought it from the Miami market, which was like it was 500 naira for these rubber shoes, like literally rubber. Everything was rubber. And I think it was sufficient for the camp experience because I did not want to bring my own white shoes and have it be messed up from the camp and I won't be able to wear it again because you have to wear it, like I said, almost every day for those 3 weeks. So it's gonna end up being brown. It has to be brown. Like if it's not brown, then I don't know. But in the end of the 3 weeks, it's gonna have to be brown. So I would recommend. They do have the rubber ones at the Mammy Market. So that's one thing I would put on the list of what to buy at the Mammy Market versus buying at home. Or they might have some things around the area where you can buy. But that would be my recommendation for the white outfits. The next thing on the list would be a flashlight slash power bank. I put them together because when I went to camp, I found out that there was this phone power bank flashlight of a thing. I'll put the link. I think you can buy it on Amazon or you can buy it around the area in Nigeria, basically. But like, it was pretty legit, yo. Like, it was a flashlight, it was a power bank, and you could also put a SIM card in it, so it was like an extra phone. So I would recommend buying that versus like everything separately. I don't know how much it cost, but that would be my recommendation. But I did bring 2 power banks, which was crucial because first off, our rooms didn't have outlets. Well, they had like 2 outlets, and then with like I don't know 100 people in the room, how are we gonna share 2 outlets? You know, and if you can sneak in an extension box, I would honestly, but apparently those are not allowed. But so yeah, but yeah, with 100 people trying to share an outlet, it gets crazy. So you would have to charge your phone at the Mammy Market. So, and that costs money. It's not that much anyway, but I think it's like 50 naira. But if you're doing that every day, there are going to be points in time where you don't have your phone, and depending on how addicted you are to your phone, you know, that could be very annoying. So having a power bank with you so you can use your phone one day, use your power bank the second day, and then maybe go without your phone the third day. Or if you bring 2 power banks, you could go like charge your phone the third day also, and then charge everything on the 4th day or something. And you've reduced, well, I guess you don't reduce your costs, but at least you get more FaceTime with your phone. I don't know. But I would recommend power banks if you can. Flashlights, definitely, because even though, you know, I don't know why I went with the expectation that there would be light. There was light at points in time when there needed to be, but like there would be points in time where it's dark outside and there's no light and you need to fetch water. So flashlights are, I think, important wherever you go in Nigeria anyway. But definitely would recommend that phone, power bank, flashlight thing. I will have to find a name of that, but definitely would recommend that because I think that would be, you know, useful. Another thing I'd recommend bringing to camp is medication. I think there's a rule against bringing medication, but I would hide it or something because there was a point in time where the clinic did not have medicine and it was like the pharmacists and doctors working there that had to go and buy the medication. So don't depend on Nigerian governments for medication and, you know, supplying your needs. So whether it's basic headache medicine or pain reliever medicine, medicine for diarrhea, because at that point in time, like you're trying new foods. Well, you might be trying or attempting new foods, honestly, because you're gonna be, yeah, it's either the camp food or the Mammy Market food, and it's hit or miss for a lot of them. So you need to make sure, you know, you got your kit for that. So whether it's diarrhea medicine, pain reliever medicine, you know, for cramps and all of that, and like also cold medicine, I think that's pretty important to have. Just knowing yourself, know what kind of medicine you'll need, whether it's if you have asthma, just know whether you need to bring well, you should bring your inhaler if you have asthma, obviously, because there was actually a point in time when someone had an asthma attack and I don't think they had their inhaler with them, so we had to carry them all the way back to the clinic. So it's important to know your needs, whether with medication, honestly, so that you will be prepared because you did not come to camp to die, okay? That's kind of ominous, but really.